Right guys, I'm making this video because as you see from the title, it's a little project that I want to do, and basically I've wanted a wheel for Farm Sim and ETS2 for a long time, but they're very dear, like you're talking 200 or 300 euro, and I just couldn't be asked to pay that much amount of money, so I'm gonna make one myself. All you need to make this is a controller. I'm going to be using a wired one because I went for a PC, but if you're using it for Xbox or PS4, you can use a wireless one. But anyway, I'm going to show you. So, first of all, so you have a main beam here. So you have a main beam. Sorry, I can't talk. There's a plank going across here. Then that'll be near on to the bottom of this. There's two planks going across here. These are oh yeah, there's pedals too. So you have cardboard here. It's bent here, and then at the back, then it is reinforced with wood. So the wood either nailed and glued onto the cardboard, so the cardboard will be across that, and then there'll be a stopper. Anyway, so these are how the pedals work. Right, so you have these are your this is the cardboard, and you have a wood in the back, like I said. But when you push down this, there's going to be a wire attached to here, attached to the back of the thing that'll be glued on. It'll go up here. There'll be a nail here to stop it from hanging down. It'll go up here then, and when you push down on the pedal, it'll pull down on the right trigger, so to drive forward. So that's how that'll work, and the same on the other side. Then you pull on this, it'll pull down the left trigger, which will make a reverse or else brake, either one. So that's the pedal system. Then we have the wheel system, which is I'll make my own wheel here out of a bit of wood, pole, and it'll go back into the beam. A piece of wire here, that a strong piece of wire that can't bend or anything. Then off the wire, then oh yeah, this will be glued onto the wheel, so it'll turn with the wheel. And then up here, then you have a band. So when you turn the metal, it'll push the joystick either way for you to steer. So that's how that works. Like, it means very simple. And just before I say anything else, I just want to say this is highly inspired by a different video I saw on how to make them. But his is different to mine. His has like wood coming off at an angle, and the pedals then are off that piece of wood. But I just made it all at one beam, so it is my own design in a way. But this idea of this wire and the bend is his idea. So don't go saying no. I have explained that this isn't completely my idea. But anyway, this is what it's meant to look like when it's completely done. So I'll spray the whole thing black. I'll spray the pedals silver, the wire black. I'll spray the controller silver, and I'll make the wheel fancy and maybe put like maybe Massey Ferguson sticker in the middle, maybe, or something like that. And now let's I'll get some red tape as well, put some red stripes in it, like the sticker, and that's kind of it. Then I'll have the video done up for that the next week or so. But also, one other idea I'm doing, one other idea I'm doing is, so I had this keyboard, and generally for a front loader or a telehandler, it's M, N, K, and J to use it, but I want a joystick, but I can't afford one, so I'm just going to make one as well. So, see 8, 5, 6, 4, and 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate 5 so it doesn't work right. I'm going to glue a stick onto the 5. Then I'm going to put 4 pieces of timber out from either side, so one up here, one up here, one up here, one up here. So then when you go forward, the loader will go down. When you go backwards, it'll go up. When you go left, it'll close the bucket. When you go right, it'll open the bucket. So that's a very easy way to make a joystick. Just glue it onto the 5, deactivate it, and then you can you have a joystick then off a keyboard. So yeah, there are my two ideas. Like I said, there should be a video with them very soon because I'm very eager to build them, because I really want the wheel and the joystick. So my mocks are finished tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday, the last day. So I'll be streaming probably tomorrow night, Friday night. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, boys, and happy farming.